Do you guys believe in gender equality?
No.
Me neither.
First of all, I don't believe in gender at all. I don't even think gender exists. It's just nonsense. Nonsensical, made-up word. There's only sex. That's all there's ever been. And people make a conflation. They say gender, they actually mean sex. And so what happens in the commons is when people say gender, they actually mean sex. They actually mean male, female, not gender. Gender is just nonsense, made-up bullshit, essentially. That's my worldview on it.
I believe in gender equity.
Wait.
Equity. I love equity. What is
what
Okay,
is
can I give an
equity?
example? This is how I think of it.
Are you going to give me the box example, the standing over the
Yes!
fence? Yeah, you're going to give me the box example.
Yeah.
Did you just learn this in Feminist 101 the other day?
No.
The box example. You stand up on the box, and the person next to you has a shorter box. You got to give them a bigger box so they can stand over the fence too.
No, I didn't just
What?
learn that. See, they don't even know it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Go ahead. Explain the box. Explain standpoint theory. The box. Go ahead.
Okay, fine. Basically, the equality is everyone has the same box, but not everyone can see over the fence. And then equity is everyone gets the box according to their height so that everyone can see the exact same over the fence.
Don't you think that the
Why does everybody deserve to have the same box size?
Right.
Correct.
Why does everybody deserve to have the same box size?
I don't think they do.
Right. So then you don't believe in equity.
Why?
Well, so what you're
They
saying
all have
is,
different box
all of
heights.
us have a box,
Yeah.
right? That's equality, correct?
Right.
But the boxes are different sizes. And so you have to increase some box sizes
Right.
so that they get bigger so that you can then look over the fence, right?
Right.
Why do people deserve to have the larger boxes? Why do you actually deserve to have that?
Maybe we don't deserve it, but just so everyone can see the same.
Well, should they be given the ability to work to get that box? Right.
Definitely.
Okay. Do you think people don't have that opportunity?
Well, I think everyone has the opportunity to work. It's just what you do with your time. Like, I see people on the road begging for money with the same time, and I get that people have disabilities and everything, but that same time,
Sorry, go ahead.
that same time that you're
What the
spending
fuck
out
was
there,
that?
you could literally be trying to get a job.
More productive is your
Exactly.
Why would you want to try to get a job? Those bums are making $60,000 a year panhandling on the street. They don't give a shit about a
San
job.
Francisco, they're getting
Plus, they
paid.
never report any of the income. So due to people who love equity like yourself,
I didn't
what
know
ends
that.
up happening is the state comes in and gives them tons of cash, sets them up with tons of social programs. They go get food stamp cards that are loaded with $2,000 of EBT spending cash because they're homeless. They get literally free health care because they get put on Medicaid. And then on top of that, they get put in low-income housing, so their rent is only 1/10 of what a normal person's rent is, and they have just as nice of a place. How the fuck is that equitable? How is that equity? You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like what happens is you take my box and you shrink it to make your
Make
box
yours
bigger.
It's a good way to put it.
Well, I don't think you can break down the something as nuanced as economy or gender dynamics, or I don't think you can break that down to this box example. There's way more like complexity and nuance to it. I mean, in that specific example, it makes sense, but I don't know if that maps onto applying it to like economics or like gender stuff. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but that's, but I mean, speaking to equity, equity is every bit as impossible as equality because it's just the same principle. It's the same exact principle applied. You still want everybody to have an equally sized box so that they can see over the fence. So our equality standard now is just everybody has to be here, right? It's still the same exact principle. Same principle applied. It's just now we have to move the goalpost so everybody can see over the fence the same way. And this kind of idea of sameness and interchange of that human beings are interchangeable widgets, right? So I think that there's a lot of people don't deserve to see over the fence. Fuck them, as the proverbial saying goes, right? Fuck them. A lot of people absolutely do everything in their life to make damn sure that they'll never see over the fence. And why should they be able to? While good working people are busting their ass so that they can build that bar. That's what I never understood about the equity argument. I just never really understood it. It doesn't make it just sounds like it's egalitarianism just framed in a different way.
Okay.
I think I wrote it in the pre-notes thing,
Yeah.
and I was kind of talking about Nala Ray because, like, she's changed. Do you believe a woman can change as when she, like, a reborn again virgin?
No, you can't become a born again.
Right, you can't be a
No,
virgin. You can't be a
that's,
virgin again. No,
That's
but
that's Protestant prattle.
Okay.
They're conflating two different ideas. Idea one is that if you are a Christian, you convert to Christianity.
thanks.
Sorry, I didn't know if you were saying something.
No, the chat.
No, I was
Oh,
responding
my
to the
bad.
chat.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if you convert to Christianity, yes, your sins are washed away. This is what is then conflated with born again virgin. No, your virginity is gone, and the amount of sex that you had doesn't go away.
Right.
That still happened, right? Your sins don't go away either. They're just forgiven. They're forgiven. This is the principle and the point, right? So the thing is that the idea of born again virginity is basically a bunch of feminist cope, right? There's a lot of feminists who move towards Christianity specifically as a shield from criticism, rather than as a way to salvation. And so that's why we end up with these female ministers who preach these crazy ass gospels that make no sense at all.
I agree with that.
Okay. Anything else? TTS is now $69 TTS. And then back to the notes here. So we have, let's see. Sorry, I lost my place in the notes here. Going around the table, are your parents still together?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Yes.
No, they have been divorced 3 times and are on their now 3rd marriage. Well, divorced twice on their 3rd marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
All right. And one sec. Where did my... Sorry, guys. I lost my place in my notes here.
Johns_myth donated $69. Where does Big Red stand? Literally, in the box analogy.
She don't need a box because she's perfect. Period.
Okay.
She's seeing over the fence.
Yeah.
Question. Is a man less of a
But
man?
all of you can't see over the fence unless we get you a bigger box, right?